Hello and welcome back to Open. Megan Hulo has created a name for herself in the culinary community, creating healthy, nutritious food that's so good you forget you're eating healthy food. As she likes to say, I make real food for real people. Yeah, we love that. So here to demonstrate a quick, healthy summer dish, we welcome Cook Your A** off finalist, Chef Megan Hulo.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. It's so great to be here.
Thank you for being here with us. And so, as you know, we had to do the asterisk. I think they get the point.
I understand. I think everybody knows where that was going.
And so it's a bright, sunny Friday morning, and what I'm looking at right now is a bright, sunny dish. And I figured, it's very green, and I know that your actual style is primarily plant-based. So just share a little bit about your style of cooking and recipes.
Yeah. So, I'm a very, very strong believer in the benefits of a mostly plant-based diet. So pretty much everything that I make is really heavy on fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, things of that nature. I do have some clients that I might every once in a while make some seafood for, but for the most part, everything that I make is pretty much vegan.
Vegan, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, now what actually geared you in that direction? Because I read some things about, yes, we all know you are what you eat, but I don't know if people understand what that really means.
Yeah, so very long story short,
right?
I had cancer when I was younger and went through about 1.5 years of chemotherapy. And after going through that, it really kind of taught me that concept of we are what we eat. So for years afterwards, I kind of experimented with a lot of different diets and different fitness regimens, and finally in my mid-20s, I kind of stumbled upon vegetarianism and eventually realized that this is, for me, really the healthiest type of lifestyle that I can lead. And I stopped with any kind of weight struggles that I had, and I had skin issues that cleared up. I went from running 3 miles to I ran my first half marathon a couple of years ago. So it's really been very, very life-changing for me. So I really want to kind of get out there and share it with anyone that I can.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to seeing what you're going to make us, because I'm actually training to run the marathon.
Oh, are you really? That's
yeah,
awesome.
I know. Every
Good
time
for
I think
you.
about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm actually training to run the marathon. And so
awesome.
What's interesting now is that there's this big belief system of you got to eat carbs, you got to eat carbs,
right.
you got to eat carbs. However, these are good carbs.
Right, exactly. These are the best kind of carbs you can have. Lots of fresh fruit, lots of vegetables. They're loaded in healthy, complex carbohydrates. So it's really, really a good juice for you on a regular basis. Is a really good thing to add to your training program.
So is that what we're doing today? We're making a juice?
Yeah. So today we're making. A lot of people often say to me, I don't want a green juice that's just filled with kale and stuff. I don't like the flavor of it, because of course a lot of people think healthy food and they're like, it doesn't have much flavor or whatever. So this is something that I usually make for someone who's just getting into juicing. So the base of it is zucchini, which is a really nice kind of mild nutty flavor. Green apple, it has a low sugar content, and it has a nice tart flavor, so it really kind of balances the juice out. Some yellow bell pepper to give it a little bit of a kick, and some parsley to get some roughage in there. You get your calcium. Parsley is really high in nutrients, and some fresh lemon juice as well, because I put lemon juice in everything. It's kind of like a cure-all for everything. Lemon
juice is a cure-all for everything. It's amazing what lemon does, right?
I know. Yeah. It's great for your skin. It's great for your digestive system. Good for colds. It's loaded in vitamin C. I have a glass of warm water with the juice of half a lemon every morning, first thing when I get up. It's an Ayurvedic practice. It's just something I've been doing for years.
And you know what? I just started it.
Did you really?
Yes, and you can totally feel the difference.
Right.
You can totally feel the difference. Just instead of starting my morning with coffee, I'm actually doing I made a ginseng tea, right?
Oh,
ginseng
good for you.
tea,
Yeah.
and then I
That's
throw
awesome.
the lemon in there.
Yeah.
But it's definitely I don't know. It adds energy.
Yeah. It gives you that nice little kick in the morning and kind of starts your digestive system going. It's very cleansing and detoxifying. It's great to have first thing in the morning when you first wake up.
What I think is really cool is that it's the summertime, and in all honesty, I don't think people really like to be behind the stove. At least I don't. So the fact that we're doing something on the go here, right? Because we're juicing. So basically, you're getting all your nutrients, but you're drinking it instead of eating it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and this is the equivalent of probably 3 or 4 really big salads, and you're getting all of those nutrients. And this recipe will make probably about like 2 16-ounce servings. But I mean, you're getting all of that roughage into, a really nice, refreshing glass of juice.
Okay.
So I'll get started.
All right.
So this is a little loud, so
Okay.
hopefully it won't be too bad.
All right, let's see. We'll work it
There we
out.
go.
We'll work it out. I'm Puerto Rican. We talk through walls.
Let's see.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad.
It's not too bad.
So, I mean, the good thing about juicing is, this is like an at-home juicer that I use.
Right.
But, I mean, you can also, if you don't have a juicer, you can very easily do it at home with a blender. And just chop all this stuff up into like smaller pieces, add a little water, and then just run it through your blender, and then you can put it through a sieve right at the end and get the juice that way as well. So I mean, it's really, anyone can really do this at home. And as you can see, all of these fruits and vegetables are really things that you can get at your corner store, at any market in the area.
How do you know how to combine it? That's because you see, when it comes to juicing, it's like not only do you need the nutrients, you need the flavor.
Right, exactly.
So there's
That's
certain
very
fruits that
true.
sweeten it up, right?
Yeah.
So how do you know what fruits to mix with what greens?
Yeah. So I mean, I always use green apple. It has a low sugar content as opposed to using other juices that are really high in sugar. I'm just going to reach across you here. I'm sorry, and pour this into here. I have some of the lemon juice already in here in the bottom.
Okay, so you squeeze the lemon juice in
there
before you pour the juice.
because you don't want to run the lemons through the juicer, only because you don't really get all of the juice out that you can. But I mean, making juice is really all about balance. So you want to balance the savory, the green with something sweet. So green apples are a really good addition to any kind of juice that you're making. I also use pear sometimes. You can do something with pineapple. Pineapple is great. And then you really want to make sure that there's a good balance between the savory and the sweet. There we go. You gotta put some muscle into it,
I see. So this is great. So if anybody's watching, they can actually write down the ingredients that we're looking at right now, right? Which you already mentioned. We're using zucchini and
green
apple, yellow bell pepper, and green apples, which she's a huge advocate of.
Yes. I love green apple and
Yeah,
juice.
she loves green apples, and parsley for the roughage, right?
Yeah.
And then also the flavor, because parsley is going to give it a
Yeah.
flavor. And lemon. Actually, you should put lemon in everything. As
Right,
far
I
as
put
I'm
lemon in
concerned.
everything.
And I can't wait to taste this on my
Yeah, it'll be
Friday
nice
morning.
and fresh.
All right.
This is one of my favorite recipes, but again, you can really juice pretty much anything.
I'm going to help you out here.
Thank you.
They're over there wrapping us up, and I want to make sure that we taste this and
All
we
right,
do a little
yeah.
toast.
We got
to
enough
the
parsley in
green
there. We don't have
life
to do the rest of it there.
and the healthy life of being on the go, but making sure you take in your nutrients.
There you
Thank
go.
you for
All
being
right.
here with us
Thank you for
today.
having me. I'll give this a little stir.
Okay.
So,
We're
really
dripping.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about
That's
that.
all good.
There you
It
go.
happens.
Ladies first.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Now you also do private cooking for people.
Yeah. My business is Downtown Epicure. Cheers.
Right.
And I offer private chef catering, custom cleanse programs, and consulting to clients throughout the New York metro area. So I'll come into people's homes and cook for them. I'll come in if somebody's looking to transfer to a plant-based diet. I'll kind of help them and coach them through that as well. That's kind of like the consulting service.
Right.
I'm actually heading out to Long Island in a couple of hours to put on a catering event for over 250 families, so I'm a little nervous about that one. But yeah, I do a lot of different things, but it's all around this plant-based, healthy food.
I love it. And you carry the whole holistic energy too.
Thank
Salud.
you. Cheers.
Thank you. Salud. It's good.
It's fresh, right?
It's really good, and you shouldn't be deceived by the fact that it's green.
That it's green.
Because that's what happens. People say it's green, it's like, but the green apple actually sweetened it up.
Yeah, it balances all out. The zucchini's nice and mild, so it's not really overpowered by a real heavy green flavor. But it's a really good beginner juice for people.
And it's great for, people on the go like myself.
Right.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Thank you. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
Once again, for more on Megan Hullo, you can visit her website by going to downtownepicure.com. We do have to take a quick break, but let's see what's coming up next. Next week in Rena Gets Lean. And then when we return, Sports Roundup with Bobby C is next. Stay tuned.